Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
You created two plans. One is employee and the other one is additional plan, which is employer provided plus employee. Correct, sir. Insurance plans. You help me there. Let me check the basic ones. Please provide a real selector type you have selected, which means two types you created. Excellent. Then covers the employee insurance coverage two different colleges groups. How are they selling? That's absolutely fine. Also, you have created. First up, what I do, I will try to assign this plan to an employee that will get to know what is there, and then we'll start troubleshooting. Actually, I signed it to an employee and the first one showed up for the supplement. I did not show up. Do you have that employee name? Jake. Jake Lee. Oh, our favorite ending. Here my name is B, RT Group Life. We are disappointed. It looks like both plan has not been assigned. Not in. We'll give it right now. No problem. Many of which event you created here, sir. Beyond to group life event, group life event. You showed to one, but the second one is not coming up. You already have international progress. We need to cancel this since the employee has the event in progress. But the other one is still, does it? I got your point. It's giving only one, not two events. A bit up, does it? We are to group life. It's going to be the second the one down. Group life insurance coverage. Supplemental insurance. Looks like selected. I'll just adjust the name to be at the event. Employee. And employer. Looks like this is. We can all check the events also. No, it will be on that BLRT ongoing event. No, I got that one, sir. Because the benefit group has not been mapped for this. That's why it is not coming in. Please always select this one. I will take one class. As I mentioned, after completion of our all plans, I will explain enrollment even through. When you say enrollment, even true, it is not a standalone task, sir. It looks like that it is standalone, but there are benefit groupings, other configurations we need to perform that we had to discuss. Go whenever you to walk or we have to remove it in the one that I created because it is no. That doesn't harm. No problem. Because you need to do the mappings on the enrollment even group level. In your even to which you get groupings might not happen. That's why it's not available. Now all your configuration is excellent. Maybe the groupings and enrollment even to lease are done separate. Not necessary. Let's see now. BRT. Does it have additional? BRT is group life. Not that one. No. I'll select the right one. Mine is B. After the first one was supplemental. And then the other one is supplemental. Same thing. We'll go here. Down, further down. Does it? It's not. I'm starting that happening. Then supplement. A lot of changes. Can start any plan. There's no dependent. Going back into this coverage, this session is, I had to take some. We are getting familiar what we need to select, what happens to each one. We will start. We will explain in detail. I think now it's good to look at it, and it is slow. We'll go on this now. Again, you should allow us to select us. We will do that. No, it is beneficial. I should also show us. Just hold. Don't read. It's a cost patch. Page by paycheck for that is going to be like 300. Can I cancel this? No. I'm just trying to look at cost because when I created the rates that I put there, I scaled it on that the rate for the supplemental. I don't know why they cost. Because it's better. The cost for the cost is supposed to just be like maybe $60 or I can't remember. I didn't put this. I fixed. How does it compute? I think that is where I will help you. Here is the 60 per thousand or 60 per thousand. Edit insurance rate. Could you help me? What name you are given here? BRT supplemental insurance rate. Does it? Let me see whether that was the one I use or the one for the one. It's not going to be this one because this one is like this, does a straight line. This one is straight line. The one that I use. Let's change it. The one is for BRT supplemental insurance. I didn't get you. Do you want me to change the amount? No. Let's do another one. There's another in. I think I created this twice. The one I used was let's go down. That was the one I used. This one. Yes. The 1000 per rate, apply rate 1000. You created a flat one only here based on the age in years. Because I needed to achieve the band. Because the first one. I saw that when you create it, it's just going to apply that $60 on whatever band that you take. It's not going to distinguish whether for this thing, but it's only when you take for using demographics of either age or this thing that is going to give you the opportunity to be able to apply rates on the different band. Let's see that. You didn't check the rating. I thought you wanted to see. No, sir. You want to see age. According to your rate, he was here. Let me see here. You are giving on up to 60 to 70. He will fall here. This rate is applicable. This rate is 7. Now help me. How many coverage we selected for this guy? The one 9 is it? They were by 1000. Multiply. Multiply by the rate. Perfect. I caught that amount. You got the point right. Employee falls as per the age here, sir. And you are given 70. Santi, whatever you have mentioned. Now we have chosen here. A 90,000 first divided by 1000. It can't be 90 multiply rate. You are given 70. Where it is? That's versus 300. 70 times. Got that? We mean that in real time, in actual life scenario, the cost might not be as high as this. Could you repeat again the cost? When I'm saying that, this is just a practice, but when it comes to the real life deployment, right? The costs in terms of what the premium that are going to pay will not be as high as this because it could be a flat amount. Then this is the min-max. Very good. Any questions on this part? No questions. Now we'll proceed and we'll see. And again this review will come. That's the challenge. Now shall we start, or do you want to discuss more any other scenarios on insurance? Or can we move on to ASAF, say? Let's go to ASAF SA. Before we start, one disclaimer I would like to highlight on HSA FSA. As we have a one logic, sir. The pay periods are calculating based on the pay frequency. The amounts. Which means, let me explain what I'm trying to say. Here is whenever creating a plan, but don't worry. I do have shared it and I can try there. It will work 100% in this trend. I don't. Do not cancel remaining pay periods. These details we have. What happens? Please correct me if my understanding is wrong, because these two plans are applicable only for USA, which is called Flexible Spending Account. Yes. And whatever the amount you mentioned, that amount also will check the number of pay periods in the payroll. How many papers needs to be completed per annum? Based on that, it will allow. Let's configure it. It's absolutely. We'll start configuring this one. Two plans will configure HSA and FSA both. As usual, we'll start from maintain benefit for this type. Let's get it. Should I give you AMD? I have the savings. Then official designation, optional or mandatory. We can select. We will do like a bank account. That will be the same. Which provider we will select here? Any suggestion? Brightway is there. Brightway Investments. Then Health Saving. And they have settings. But while you do practice, give it right for how, only where the employee also, sir. Say that again. While you do practice, play around with how early wage employees as well. That will you'll understand how it works. This is annual only, right? SFA frequency. This is annual. Correct. Here we have. The things are, if you select the checkbox, do not calculate the remaining pay periods. If you want employees or administrators to enter the number of remaining papers during enrollment, leave the checkbox as blank. Or if you want to use the payroll period schedules to calculate the remaining pay periods during enrollment. Two things, sir. If you select this, while you're assigning this plan to an employee, you have an option to mention the remaining pay periods. For example, a non-FIFA is allowed you are per annum. You are contributing for 12 months, but it is not like periodically exact amount. We need to pay right. Sometimes you can pay 500 or sometimes you can pay $5 at once. Correct? What does this suggest here? If you want to defend the parent the remaining pay periods, just select this checkbox. Manual if you want to enter or if you unselect it. Workday automatically checks the employee pay period. How many pay periods left? Based on that, it will default the value to make it simple. If you are using in-house USA payroll, keep this as unselect. That while assign a plan itself, it will number of papers will be defaulted. If you select the checkbox, you need to enter the papers manually at the time of passing in the plan. Is it clear, sir? Any questions? That's one should always be unchecked, right? It depends, sir. If you have in-house payroll of two options, sir. Or let me do one thing. Let me pick this one during testing. I will discuss more because you can see on the screen. Is it fine? Alright? These are additional instructions. Plan cost benefit group. These are, we are aware, maximum how much employee can contribute. What is the minimum contribution and what is the employee's contribution? The details we can define here. Now let me configure it with some values. Any recommendations on min and max, or let me give maximum. That's what the employee write. There is 600 minimum contribution for employees. One maximum for families and 200. I'm just giving random numbers. Is that fine? Anyway, for ACC, right? Because the word HRIS runs is in the beginning of the way when you enroll for HRIS, you have HSC and you have FCA that is also showing in your. In the event that you need that, you can enroll when it comes to health. But the way HRIS runs is that an account is opened for you by your employer. At the beginning of the year, when you enroll, for instance, they will credit your account to up to like 8,200, which is the most for family 8,200. I feel maybe for employee only is maybe like 700 or. If you need to do additional, that amount is paid solely by the employer into your account for your health purpose. You can use it as you want to do. Then if you want to do additional contribution to it, you can make additional contribution, a paycheck on every month into that account that you'd be heading to eat. That was the way HRIS runs. If the employee contributed, but the employee is not utilized, the amount that the employee can claim the amount or get a no. It is just in your credit. It would be. They put it in your credit in an account for you. If you spend it, if you don't spend it, it is yours. Once at the beginning of the year, in January for instance, now you will be credited. You have it. If you go to hospital or you go to pharmacy, you use it. If you don't use it, you can carry it on to another year. The money keeps increasing in that account. But for FCC, you cannot carry SC flexible spending. Whatever amount you have in flexible spending for the year has to be expended. If I have a balance of 500 in it, I can carry it to the new year. That's it. That's the difference between that and HSC. And also you cannot group the amounts also from this account to HSC to FSC or FSC to HSC. Both are standalone. They are standalone. They have the French rules guiding them by IRS. That is the internal revenue. They have every year. They have a standard of how much goes into HSC. Let me Google what goes to HSC for instance. What is the purpose of these plans? For instance, let's say if employee doesn't have money to pay healthcare benefits, then from this account they can pay them on something like that. Because after you have done your health, you still enroll for the health right, which company pays for amount. But still in the US, when you go to the hospital, there is things that they give us that in treatment they will tell you. Your insurance will tell you that paying 80%. The rest 20% is on you. Or you go to pharmacy, you buy some drugs. They will tell you this drug is $100, but your employer, as your insurance aspect, $80. You have the balance of a 20 to pay, rather than pay from cash, right? HSC account, right? To pay for that, all of those kinds of expense, either pharmacy or health, this thing you can go to supermarket to use it. You can go to Walmart. I mean, this is going to be for edge-related issues alone. Those are the things that. Thank you for sharing that knowledge. Now, I'm quite clear. Normally, we used to configure, but the deep dive like knowledge much beyond. But thank you. For instance, the HSC contribution limit for 2023, a 350 for self-only coverage. If it's going to be for only employee, but if it's going to be for family, it's going to be 754 family coverage. You get. Then if you are 55 and older, you can have additional 1,000 contributed into your entire account. That's it. The ASA C contribution limit for 2023. 3 for 7, the other 4 family and all that. You get it now. I got it for you. Shall I save this record and proceed for test? How that works? We'll see. Let's just. Now the rest of the standards to set up is standard. I'm going to create benefit event. Should I give you the B or T? MD, which one? You are used to MD. Such thing as is. Yes. We'll go ahead. Health savings accounts and HSAMD health savings accounts. No. This is still. Anyhow, we had default. We have access. We also need to discuss these values during passive events. I will pick up. We need to cover this. We need to cover this in the business process class. I will explain. Then edit enrollment event rule. The beautiful thing about HSA is that any amount to contribute to it is not taxable. Prior tax, right? It's not taxable. If I decide to go and save that 30,000 or more into my health savings account, right? I will not pay tax on it. People, yes, is aware of also. It's in the high risk rule. That's the one. That's the good one, sir. Even this healthcare savings, also if employee contributing or healthcare insurance, is that also pre-tax support? It falls in a pre-tax and post-tax. So it's pre-tax. It's a only additional bandwidth plans. Retirement also pre-tax, 4K is also pre-tax. No. Those are post-tax. There are two, because they don't for 401k, you don't pay tax. You don't pay except you go and make a withdrawal on it until when you are reciting age. Then that's it. You have access to it. It's just that. Does it? Sorry to ask. Just one interested which state you're working for. Oh, I mean Georgia. Different individuals. Families be selected. We will go with what is the testing, sir. E. They're all a sample data in one day. I think the other process is in progress. Let's see. It will allow or not. I'll just one day past. Let's get started. And this is the most. They had deductible health plan for more information about it. Please get to the. There must be, no matter how, that else classification, which is also deductible, high deductible. We have high deductible and low deductible. That's plan. That's those are the places for some of the things. That has some of the complications, right? It's not the head. It's not like it does go straight. One must understand the high deductible, the low deductible, and all of those. Wanted to know the right one to choose. And when you are making the configuration as well. Here I have some instructions. It's saying like either select HSA or FSA, but not both. You can select both. If you are taking out savings plan, you cannot do flexible spending. Is that how you do flexible spending accounts, or you do a health savings plan? In that case, we need to create both the plans and one coverage event and give a try. Makes sense. I think that plan also need to create in that case. Quick, I would create that. I'll just cancel the current day that we can do testing. It's only one election by default. It is picking up. Credit card or bank? Both? Both are same. Under one event itself, I will include both. Not good at the plan. Correct. I'm sure the flexible spending account we're able to select, but not the other one. I remember during my training when I was taking from Workday. Let's try. Oh, let's try that. It's correct. Who will select? I will select you. Right. Right way. Nope. Flexible. For, say, spending a contract. What values will give you any suggestion? Let's just say thousands. And minimum one. We can leave that. No, let's say. Let's leave employer. I will change this too. Here is a question. Can we create cross-plan dependency? Either one plan only can be selected. Our work-in, we need to do that. I need to map. Running account. This meeting is adjourned. We also need to discuss CyberBrainer as well after completion of all plans. Good to go. Health savings account. Health savings account. This is what I always get, that CA is not allowing us to select, but if I cancel that plan, I'm able to select. I'm sure I'm able to. This is the same issue happened earlier. Something I have done. And let's say your estimate contribution made this year. See sir, it's not defaulting. Remaining paychecks. Minimum dollar, maximum annual you can up to 60,000. This calculation is coming from bigger mean max $5,000. We'll say 5,000. Oh, monthly we give right. Makes sense. 5,000 multiplied by 12, 60 maximum down multiplied by 12 minimum. Per paycheck. Your estimated contribution made this year. Let's say that 1,000. Not the middle. It will pick up. Per paycheck. I think it'll give error. Let's see. Now I will go here. You see this one, sir. This is the same thing. I got into running too. You can select that plan, but this plan is auto waived off. Is this something really because of this? I believe if the employees already have a healthcare plan, then ASA might not be enabled. You can select the following plan, but not both A and D. This is our one we created. In order to elect a health savings plan, you must first elect a highly deductible health plan. You must first elect a. We'll do one thing. Does this guy have highly deductible health plan? And that is where the problem is. The high deductible. It also creates a classification. It doesn't have any healthcare plan. We'll do one thing. We'll assign a healthcare plan for this guy and then we'll bring our plan. Oh, I need to cancel these processes. Let me cancel all. Highly deductible healthcare plan. We have that plan in the system. Medical Aetna. We'll assign this plan. This plan is grouped under which event? I'm just looking to the correct event. No, that's just for us. I think this will work. Maybe life event. That cannot be. When you had the highly deductible under which they send the deal go to them. That we can trace it from there and see which. Not sure because that's the one-day plan could be. This might new head might help. We'll create a setup for the plan and then we'll proceed. Medical. That's not it. We're not going to get to that one. Now it is big. You have to create our own to know. Probably. You have to create a plan to know. We didn't create a plan. I'm really an existing plan, sir. Help. Just we'll do a quick round of testing. I see you'll not be able to. Let me see. I saw. What I'm trying to do is to add the high deductible to it. Now I'm a bit surprised, not sure that this also works. If this doesn't work, we'll get a brand new plan. Thank you. Thank you. This one we created. Medical now. Which event I selected? Know that. Did you change the? Not this one, sir. Note that is also the FSCN. No, not that one. For to assign this THP, I get an event. We are. We are testing one plan and another plan is demanding. Interesting. Let's figure it out here. It's my bad. Just medical. Not the row. I will explore more on this, why this HTTP is mandatory. Let me know, sir, on this. Child and spouse. Thank you. We're able to assign quickly. I'll approve all the approvals. This step we have removed, but still it's coming in. It's wrong. You got the tissue, you got the reason why we got an issue. I'm with you. Here the Cobra event is unnecessarily. This is defaulting and it's really annoying. The business process. Every time we're still getting for Cobra. Negative condition I created. Now it will exclude, but might be awaiting from someone else. Quickly approve it again. It went, but it's not showing whom is waiting. Says yes. Oh, same thing again. Condition failed. Even if a proxy this guy. We'll give it a try, whether it is coming or not. It is not there. It's not there. Boring word. One type of learning, because this VP is really annoying. We will trigger, you will include all in the termination business process. You were terminating an employee. Then that's when it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be. That's why. But here people, someone just like that, they include it, and this really, and while they including, also, what mistake that it is. They edited the business process with some date. Always needed the edit the business process as of today. These are the issue now. It will work if I assign this as of today. Change benefits. Now, or does it? While working on one plan, my mind is going out. Today, we are since the tomorrow. I will select this one. I want to test. This will allow us to select or not. Still not. It's been on my line. Select a plan or way to opt out and health savings account. This way, we are able to yes, sir. I will try to figure out what went wrong. And though here we have assigned HTHP, maybe we should just leave this that you can research it under. Come back to it later. Maybe you need to search it and check through your Workday notes and trainings that you have had before, since you say you have not deployed this one. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.